Commissioner Baker McCormick,
Here.
Commissioner Kenlock, Commissioner Clementi,
Present.
Commissioner Baydoun has requested an excuse. Commissioner Anderson,
Present.
Chair Hattis,
Present.
you have a quorum present.
Thank you. Second item, the chair remarks. I don't think I have any at the present time, but we have 5 items, 4 of them receive and file. We take those under one motion. And the item 5 for approval, we take that under another motion. So Madam the Clerk, please, next item.
C, approve the April 2nd, 2024 meeting minutes.
Motion been moved. Any second? Second by Commissioner Clemente. All those who agree signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Oppose, motion carries.
We're voting on the laptops today.
Okay, voting on the laptop. Okay. Thank you. Next item.
D, unfinished business. There is none listed.
Thank you. Next item.
Item 1, under new business, forwarding a copy of a resolution to establish a commercial rehabilitation district that was adopted at a regular meeting of the Grosse Ile Township Board of Trustees on March 11, 2024.
Any question on item 1? Hearing none, we move to item 2.
Item 2, forwarding report on all of the Greater Wayne Economic Development Corporation's projects and initiatives that were implemented throughout Wayne County for fiscal year 2021-22 and 2022-23.
Any question on item 2? Commissioner Anderson.
Are we gonna have a little overview or anything? I see the director is here.
Yes, if you wish to.
He made the effort to be here, so I want to make sure he had a chance to learn and had a chance to say something.
Good morning. Good morning. Hassan Sheikh, Director of Economic Development.
DeLorean Holmes, Economic Vitality Division Director.
Thank
So
you.
I can go in for the item, the Greater Wayne County Economic Development Corporation. It actually was dissolved in a previous year in 2020, so it is no longer an organization within the county.
So it was basically an old carryover budget instruction that calls for that report to still be required. As we mentioned before, that we've been heavy on these departments, making sure that they respond, to those budget instructions because they're just not there for decorations. And so they did comply with it, but this is it from what my understanding is.
Any other question? Commissioner Anderson.
So there is no report, right? That's okay. Thank you.
The report is that it's been dissolved and there's nothing more.
There's 2 items.
Yeah.
Same thing. Essentially.
Thank you. Next item.
Item 3, forwarding report on all the Economic Development Corporation's projects and initiatives proposed throughout Wayne County for fiscal year 2023 through 2024.
Any question on item 3? No. Next item, please.
Item 4, forwarding report on all of the Greater Wayne Economic Development Corporation's initiatives proposed throughout Wayne County for fiscal years 2023 through 2024.
Any question on item 4? Commissioner McCormick.
So just to be clear, these items are basically the same. That deal with the Greater Wayne economic development, but it's no longer functioning. So why, I guess I'm confused about why we're doing 3 different items for the same item or 2
But
different.
if you can note, they notate item, they're separate requirements as far as reporting that was previously required under a previous.
So it was separate instructions
instructions,
for
yeah.
each of these.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. Thank you.
Have anything?
Through the chair, just to add, they were old budget instructions that were never done. And 2 was for prior fiscal years, 21, 22, 22, 23. 3 would have been for the current fiscal year, 23, 24. And if we'd had known that it was dissolved, we wouldn't have continued to put them on in the report. So next year, these budget instructions will not be in the report because now we know that they're dissolved. So we appreciate the administration for complying with the instructions.
Number 3, the organization still.
Commissioner Clemente?
And there's no funds that were ever, there's no funds left, right? They're just gone and everything is dissolved. Perfect. Thank you.
Well, I'm sorry, 2 and 4. 3 is a different organization.
But now the Economic Development Corporation Board exists, and so reports should or would be forthcoming or priority.
Yeah, so we oversee the EDC board as well. And we have actually an EDC BRA meeting this Thursday as well. And there is a representative from the commissioner on that board as well that can, that is specifically designed to make sure that the commission is in the know of everything that goes on in these boards.
Okay, so.
Commissioner Kinlaw.
Actually, I was appointed predating the commission, so it's, yeah, a carryover.
Absolutely.
Appointment. Thank you.
Okay, so the economic development court projects, we didn't talk about those. That has not been discontinued. Am I correct? Because we kind of skipped over that report,
Item 3.
right?
Chair Haydos asked if there were any questions, and no one asked any. I'm happy to answer any questions.
Right, well, that's what I was alluding to, because it seemed like these were kind of the same, one and the same, but they're different.
2 and
And
4
so are the same, but number 3 isn't. And so just for clarification, can you talk to the item number 3?
Yeah, I can talk to item number 3.
Thank you.
Commissioner Farmer. So item number 3, the Economic Development Corporation is the entity that owns and manages the Guardian Building and the operations as well as First Street parking. So all the projects in this line item with the current report are internal projects that are being done on the Guardian Building, such as the repairs, like the capital needs and assessment and matters of that nature. There's no current projects within the EDC outside of Guardian Building.
Thank you.
Any other question on all the item for receive and file? If not, motion be in order.
We have a motion by Commissioner Baker McCormick and a support by Commissioner Anderson.
Thank you. There are no other discussion. Please, all those who agree signify by saying aye. Oppose, motion carried. Next item, please.
Item 5, requesting commission approval of a sub-recipient agreement with the City of Lincoln Park to provide funds for the 2020 Home Buyer Assistance Program through the Wayne County Home Consortium Program.
Okay. Okay.
Morning.
Good morning.
Tuesday Raymond Community Development. Tuesday Raymond Community Development Director, Wayne County.
Hassan Sheikh, Director of Economic Development, Wayne County.
Okay, can you give explanation on item
Yes.
5?
These are consortium member funding that home funds that's received by Lincoln for Lincoln Park to administer from HUD funds. And they have requested to do down payment assistance for the funds that they received.
Any question? Commissioner Clemente.
What else can these funds be used for besides down payments?
Oh, they can be used for development of a project in their city. They can be used for homeowner housing rehab in their city. So it's basically, it's determined by eligibility and what the city choose to use the funds for.
Okay, so it's their choice
Yeah.
and
Yes.
how they want to use the funds.
Yes.
Okay, and this is 2020?
Yes,
funds?
they've had there's been some changeover in several of these communities with staff. Actually, Doreen had left and they brought her back. So she's doing her best to try and administer and get the funds out. So we've been working closely with them.
Thank you. Yes, I do know about all those changes. Appreciate that.
Any other question on item 5? If not, motion be in order.
We have a motion by Commissioner Clementi and a support by Commissioner Baker McCormick.
All those who agree signify by saying aye. Oppose, motion carried. Next item,
F, such other matters as may be properly submitted before the committee.
I have none. Next item,
G,
Public-
public comments.
anybody from the public have any comment? Anybody on phone or online or by email?
No emails were received and no one on Zoom indicating that they would like to speak.
For the last time, anybody from the public like to comment? Hearing none, we move to the next item.
Adjournment.
Support.
Motion been made and supported. All those who agree signify by